What's up everybody, my name is Ram and I'm gonna tell you guys how I was able to flip 17,000 into 50,000 in 3 months. Here we go. So first let me talk about how I made 17K and flipped it into 50K, right? So I made 17K by going to boot camp and going to AIT training, which is training for the army, right? So I joined the military at the age of 19. I went to the reserves so that I could come back and finish school and have time to do what I want to do here as well. But in that 6-month period, you're able to save so much money. So for me, in that 6-month period, I was able to save 17,000. So with that 17,000, I could have bought a car, I could have put a nice down payment on a house, whatever. That's not a bad idea. A house is not a bad idea. And buying a car, I'd say is more luxury than necessary. But with my 17,000, I also thought about buying a new car. But then I was like, if I buy a new car, I'm still bound to payments every month because I still have to pay the car off. So recently I met this gentleman, right? And he is part of the stock market, and not gonna lie, I have experience in the stock market from years ago, but I never really took it serious. This man had a large amount of assets in the stock market, and then it kind of made me more interested, right? My stepdad told me, he was like, if you don't want to work on a house, if you think that's too much of a hassle, then why don't you do something that you're familiar with that you like doing? So I told him, I was like, so you think I should just put all my money in the stock market and see where that goes? He was like, yeah, you have nothing to lose. He said, you have less responsibility, you live under this house, you won't go homeless if you lose your money. So I told him, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So this gentleman I met recently, he told me to tell my people. He said, short-term pain means long-term gain. That can mean for anything, working out, studying, making money, whatever you need to do. Short-term pain will mean long-term gain. I put my $17,000 into my Robinhood account and I started investing. But obviously, to understand the stock market, you need experience. You don't just go in there blindly and just invest in something, because the market might crash at any time. You know, you might lose all your money in 1 day, 2 days, a week, or you might double your money in a week, 2 weeks. It depends on how you play with your money. So there's multiple different strategies you can use in the stock market. But my strategy recently that I've been using for the past month and a half or so, it has been generating me consistent revenue since the time I started using that strategy. I'm gonna explain this strategy to you guys because I feel like, you know, those commercials I would say, click this right now and I will teach you all you need to know and it's free. Well, it's not free. And sometimes they'll just scam you, or sometimes you won't get your money's worth. So I'm just telling you guys this for free because I'm just learning this, and don't get mad at me. Don't say, Ramsey, I can't believe you told me this. You're a liar. It didn't work for me. That's because maybe my mind works different. It's basically like how a teacher will teach their students and be like, wow, how do you guys not understand this? But because I have so much more experience in this than some of you guys, that you guys might not be able to understand where I'm coming from, you know? So let's look at my Robinhood account, correct? So this is a 3-month period between when I started 3 months ago and what I have now. As you can see, my stocks are still growing, like the money's changing. It's 50,400 right now, and it's okay. You lose, you win. Like as you can see, it's not just ups and ups and ups all the way. It's ups and downs, you know? Like at some point I was at 17,600, right? I went up to basically 40,000 and went back down to 22,000. I felt pretty devastated. That was a pretty big hit, and I was saying to myself, I need to switch up my strategy. This can't be the only way. Like, there's another way to make money. There's multiple ways. This is not the only way I can make this money. And I was losing money at a fast rate. Like, as you can see, like sometimes it would be like 2 days, 3 days, I'll probably gain 3,000 and I would lose 4,000. I was moving forward 1 step, moving back 2 steps, and I was like, okay, wait, this strategy might not be working consistently. Maybe it's a flaw in it. So let me try something new. So what I started doing was swing trading. And what a swing trade is basically, so for example, a stock might go up in the morning, but then because of that, people would want to sell it as soon as the market opens. So people have the power, some people have the power to trade during early morning hours or after market hours. So the price can still change of a stock, but you can't do anything about it because you're doing regular day trading. Swing trading is basically when the stock goes up in the morning and it goes down because people are selling, you buy there because you know it's gonna probably go back up to the same price when it started in the morning. But the whole point of swing trading is to make quick profit. It's not gonna make you $1 million in probably 2 weeks. It's probably gonna make you $1,000 a day, and that's fine. There's 365 days in a year. Well, 65 days of those probably won't be counting because those count as weekends and holidays, but For example, say 300 days, you make $1,000. You make $300,000 a day. And that's if you're being consistent, if you're not too greedy, and you're not just waiting to hit that jackpot, you know what I mean? You're making that quick $1,000, $2,000, and then you're out of there, you know what I mean? So look, this stock, look, I'm telling you, the market, it'll go up and down like crazy. So right now, look, I'm back down to 50,300. That's fine. But I trust in the stock that I buy because I bought it at a lower price than it was yesterday. So I'm hoping, because usually this is the pattern. It'll go back up to the same price as it was yesterday. This was down $2 today. It'll go back up, and then you can make a quick $3,000, $2,000. It's risky. You have to be patient. You can't just go in there rushing in the stock market, hoping to win money, and then lose money, and then freak out and sell. If you lose money, it's fine, because that stock might just go right back up to where it was. It's fine, because many people freak out. This is my problem. I used to buy the stock, and once I lost like maybe $500 from it, I'd freak out and sell. And that's fine, because sometimes it's good to sell early, because you never know, it might keep going down. If you have a good enough reason to keep that money in that stock, for example, something is trending, maybe EV, electrical vehicles are moving up, and you bought the stock for a lower price than you thought, and now you're losing money because it's still going down. It's fine, because you know what, by the end of the day, next week, it probably will reach even probably double the price of what you bought it at. So the stock market is kind of weird. It's very tricky, it's very risky, but if you know what you're doing, that's fine. You can just make it work for yourself. The thing is, the purpose of the stock market is for you to make a profit off a company that's doing well. Maybe some good news happen, you know, maybe windmills are being added in different areas of the US, and then General Energy will go up because they work with windmill turbines, you know what I mean? The thing is, you gotta be smart, you gotta be thinking ahead of the game. You have to visualize a future with that product, you get what I'm saying? Recently, when Joe Biden got put into office, all the marijuana stocks jumped up. People believe that he's gonna legalize marijuana. So, you can make money that way. It's that's more like long-term trading. Long-term trading is basically you buy at a lower price, and then you wait because you think or you believe that stock's probably gonna triple or quadruple probably by next year. And that's fine, you can make money that way too. I believe that's a very effective way of making money. I'm not here to brag or anything. I'm here to tell you guys that there's more opportunity out there. You don't just make money and just spend it. You make money, you save it, and you know, at the end of the day, you can flip that money you earn and make more money with it, you know? I'm so grateful that I did not use that $17,000 to buy a car or a small house or something like that. I'm just really happy that I was able to make $17,000 to $50,000 in only 3 months. That's tripling what I had before, and I'm happy with that, you know? I can't complain, and hopefully if I can triple this by next year, that's $150,000. By next year, triple it again, another $400,000, $500,000. You just have to visualize a greater future for yourself, and you have to be motivated to do something better. You know, you have to. Maybe you might not have the knowledge, or maybe you haven't been exposed to this kind of thing. But this is why I'm here to explain to you guys that there's more than just one way to make money. There's thousands of ways. You don't just work under somebody, or you just don't own your company. Just hundreds and millions of ways that you can make money. There's even people doing this thing with Amazon where they buy cheaper products from another country and then they sell it here for more money. Like, that's been pretty big for a long time. The US has been doing that for a long time, but you can do it for yourself. You know, you can use the same strategic system that the US has been using to make money for yourself. For me, I feel like I'm just here to inspire you guys to do something greater, to do something better for yourselves. I've never been the one to brag about my money or anything like that. I never post this on social media. I don't like to show all of my money. I'm just letting you guys know that it's possible, that you're not too young to make this type of money. I'm here to tell you guys that you have the time for it right now. And honestly, you might say, oh, I have a full-time job. I can't do this. I can't take time off to look into the stock market. But honestly, sometimes I only spend 20 minutes a day in the stock market and I make $1,500 or $2,000. Honestly, it's about visualizing something and trusting it. It's not impossible, you know. You can be a millionaire in a year, 2 years. You just have to put your mind to it. You have to be smart. As you can see, I'm pursuing my dreams right now, and yes, I am in the military. Yes, I do work with them, but because I'm in the reserves, I do have time for myself. I still have time for another job. So what I've been doing with myself is working in the stock market, working on this YouTube, I work part-time with my mom, and you know, it's fine. I help out my family with their business whenever I need to. I'm hitting the gym every day. I'm making a video about me developing myself after 1 month of creatine, and you know, it's all about keeping yourself active, having a routine, because at the end of the day, you want to keep your mind fresh at all times, active, moving, thinking about new things all the time. My advice to you before I leave is make sure you keep yourself active. Make sure you wake up early in the morning. Don't wake up too late, because why would you want to wake up when the market is already open? You get what I'm saying? What you want to do is wake up at least 10 minutes before the market opens, which is like 9:30 is when it opens. Or even wake up even earlier. I wake up at 8 o'clock every day, 7:30 sometimes, and I go work out in the morning, I take a shower, and then I go into the market. Rather than putting money in your casino, put it into the stocks. My brother put $10,000 in stocks recently, and he said, man, this is way better than having it in my savings, because I would spend this money in my savings, or this money would probably be gone already. This man just recently made $17,000 off of one stock. You can't just throw your money into a stock and expect it to go up. You have to visualize it. You have to see a future in it. And our family, we help each other out with stocks. I got them into stocks. Now they're making their money from stocks as well. I'm not the only one in the house making money. They're making money as well. So once I got them into stocks, they were just like, wow, Ramses, thank you, Ramses, for getting me into stocks, because if I had this money in the savings, I wouldn't be making with as much money as what I have right now. If you want any personal advice, I can give you some personal advice. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram, whatever you need to do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video again, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And stay motivated, stay strong, and keep your family safe from this COVID pandemic, alright? Because this thing is just getting worse and worse. If I inspired you guys, then I did my part. I did my job. I will be posting more content soon. I'm getting my gaming PC in probably in about a week. I have to build it, so I'm gonna make a video about me building it. Be careful out there. Make sure you stay clean, and make sure you wear your mask all the time. Thank you guys for everything. Peace.